Hey, I'm getting a ton of questions about ways that agents can generate leads to get in front of people. I've said this from day one. Okay, I'm also going to give 5 different ways that you can get in front of people. If I miss any of you, you're like, bro, I love this one, add it in comments below. Also, yes, I'm driving. I just got my hair cut. I'm headed back home. Then we're headed to church tonight. But one of the things I was thinking about is the biggest thing that I was able to do as a brand new insurance agent is I was able to focus on getting in front of people every single week. The lack of consistency of getting in front of people every single week is killing insurance agents' success. It is one of the ways to ensure that you fail, that you become part of the 92% of the insurance industry, is by not seeing people and having appointments to see every single week. How do you do that? You buy leads, you call them, you set appointments, you make sales. And you do that enough to produce the income that you desire. It's that simple. However, most insurance agents are, and this is true, man, they're scared to death to invest in themselves, okay? Which is why we created the Buy Now, Pay Later program at kaboomleads.com, by the way. They're scared to death to invest in themselves. They don't invest themselves when it comes to like prospecting, marketing, leads, right? They don't invest themselves. Then they don't have enough people to see. Then they're scrambling to constantly try to reinvent the wheel and figure out how to get in front of people. And then they don't get in front of people, or if they do, it's like 1, 2, 3 a week, whatever. It's very minimal, okay? It's very small. They play the law of small numbers versus the law of large numbers. They don't get in front of people. They don't make any sales. They don't make any money. They lose confidence. Their skills actually start to hurt and go backwards because they're not getting in front of people, which means they're not getting any reps, right? Like I just started playing basketball again a couple months ago, and I took a year off of hardly playing basketball at all. Maybe like a random 1 or 2 times, right? Like pretty much a whole year off of playing basketball. Well, guess what? When I took a year off of playing basketball and then I started playing basketball again, dude, I was freaking terrible. Why was I terrible? Because I wasn't putting up shots. Same thing with agents. If you're not putting up reps and shots and attempts every single week, you are going to fail. Okay, do I want you to fail? No. Do I want to do this video to help you? Yes. Have I done over 3,000 of these just on YouTube and over 12,000 of these online? And I put more free content than anyone else in the history of the insurance industry over the last 8.5 years? Yes. Why? Not because I want you to fail, because I want you to succeed. Also, dude, the more you succeed, the more you can actually work with us over the course of years, and we can start partnering together and doing more together. Okay, so what are the ways? But dude, I wanted to preface, because before I give you the ways, you've got to be able to get in front of people consistently, or my ways and my methods of helping you see people and make money won't matter if you don't do it consistently every single week. Okay, there's several different ways. I'm gonna do this in reverse order. However, the best way that you can get in front of people and generate leads as an insurance agent or in any industry is kaboomleads.com. Okay, CA Boom, my initials CA for Cody Askins. Boomleads.com is a phenomenal way to get in front of people every single week. We do this for a bunch of different types of products. You can go to kaboomleads.com. You can try out an order. If you like an order, then you can get on a recurring order so that you can start getting leads fed to you more often. That's a phenomenal, easy way. That's the simplest, fastest way to actually go scale an insurance business. Not have to worry about becoming a marketer and generating your own leads, all these other ideas. That's just your way of saying, dude, I just want to get in front of people right now. I want to pay for premium exclusive leads that come into my inbox that are solid, that answer the phone, that I can talk to. And I want it to be scalable, simple. I want to be able to move with speed. Dude, great. Kaboomleads.com. Simplest way on the planet for you to scale an insurance business for sure. Okay. We've also scaled it where we've done over $1.2 million worth of leads literally in the last 90 days. Insane. Okay. First, kaboomleads.com, links below. Second is if you don't want to buy leads, which you should just do, it's way simpler, way scalable. People always say, I want to hire someone to generate them for me at cost, or like different things. Dude, no one's ever happy with any funnels or any freaking ads that anybody does for anybody. They're just not, man. Like, because most agents think they know it all. The second option is you could hire a company to manage your ads for you. It never ends up being a long-term option. I've tried to preach it. I've tried to get behind it. I've tried to encourage it, but it never becomes a long-term option, which is why it's good for agencies. Number 2 is good for agencies, but it's not good for individual agents. It's just not, because for you to capitalize, you got about to spend $3 to $6 grand a month consistently every freaking month, and most agents won't do that. Number 3, which we also help with a little bit of ad management for agencies as well. Okay. Number 3 is after those first 2 is, dude, it's learning how to generate your own. You just get online, you learn, you become coachable, and you buy a course, or you hire a coach. Maybe you hire me as a coach to show you how to generate your own leads so you can manage it all by yourself. Maybe you go to training.CodyAskins.com and you buy a lead generation course. We have multiple. And then you go actually build and manage your own ads. That's the third one. It sounds good in theory. It's one of the worst options on the planet. Okay. And everybody will try to sell you a course. Every 14 seconds, boom, buy this course. Your lead problems will be solved forever. Hogwash. I'm originally from Arkansas, so that made sense. Okay. For those that different states, you're like, I don't know what that means. It means it's freaking BS, right? It does not help you learning how to generate your own leads. Why? Because it's always evolving. You've got to look at it nonstop. It's changing. The lead prices fluctuate, gives you freaking anxiety. You've got to constantly improve as a marketer. You got to be really creative. Like, you know what I mean? It's expensive to test. It's just a dumb idea. It sounds good in theory. That's the third one. It's you generating your own ones. That sounds good in theory. But it's just not a good idea. Most insurance agents never stick with this idea. 99% of agents don't stick with number 3, but 100% of agents think that number 3 is a good idea, when really they should just do number 1, which was Kaboom Leads. Okay. Number 4 is you could go work age leads or data. Okay. Cheap. You can research age leads. We don't do them anymore unless someone's a reseller of them. Then we'll sell them to them and they can resell them. But like, I don't want to sell age leads to agents, because age leads suck. They're cheap. They're a quarter. They're 50 cents. They're $1. They're $2. They're terrible. Okay. They're just not good. People die. They disconnect their phones. They change their phone numbers. They lose interest. They don't answer, whatever. Right. It's an option, because are there companies that succeed with age leads and cold calling, or cold door knocking? Yes. Right. That's more of number 4 is more of like, I just want to work really hard, but not spend any money. Okay, great. But like 99.99, what is that? 1 out of 1,000 insurance agents will succeed in that way. That's extreme. It's better than that. But dude, I made $117,391.13 at 20 years old, and I cold door knocked. And I cold called. Didn't even use age leads. Okay, that's number 4. Or number 5 is it's based on like warm marketing referrals. Write down your top 100 people in your life. Go join a BNI group. Ask for referrals. Mix in all these methods. But at the end of the day, number 1, Kaboom Leads, the freaking answer. Just go do that. Go to kaboomleads.com. Simplify your life. Keep it very simple. You do what you're supposed to do, which is call and text leads, build rapport, and sell them. Let us be the marketers. Let us be the lead generators. And you go be the salesperson and freaking scale to the moon. Go make 6 figures, $500,000, $1 million, and then go train other people to do the exact same thing. And then bam, you've built several multi-million-dollar companies. We've built 5 over the last few years, and you can too. KaboomLeads.com. See you there.